For the ones who get it done, the most important part is the one you need now.
Hello, everyone. How's it going? Welcome back to another Watch with Nordic live commentary stream here. Today, we have a good one between the Ottawa Senators and the Vegas Golden Knights. Should be a fun one here tonight. Two teams that have been very consistent in terms of the overall NHL standings. Obviously, we've streamed both of these teams before in some very fun and entertaining matchups. But first off, how's everybody doing? How is the quality and the audio? Does my audio match up my actual video? Because that's been giving me a hard time tonight. It's been very glitchy for some reason. And I'm going to take the rest of the month to evaluate that and see what's wrong with it. But I just want to know how you guys think of it. So hopefully everybody's having a great day so far. It is the second of two commentary streams here tonight. Starting goaltenders here tonight, I believe in net for the Ottawa Senators is going to be Linus Ullmark, who will play in another commentary stream once again. I believe he is in net tonight. And then as well as that too, for the Golden Knights, it is my understanding that Akira Schmid will be starting here in tonight's game as well. So we will see those guys in here. Also, what's notable, Mark Stone will be making his return to the lineup after being injured for a few weeks. So a big guy there for the Vegas Golden Knights is getting his return back to the lineup. All right, we get ready for the start of the first period here between the Ottawa Senators and the Vegas Golden Knights. This one we may go all the way for. This one we may not. I will consider that as we go along here, but it is a late night 10 p.m. matchup here on the West Coast. Starting goaltender preview was just as I predicted. Linus Ullmark is in net against Akira Schmid. And Ullmark 8-5-4 this season. Schmid 9-1-3. He has been phenomenal here for the Vegas Golden Knights this season. Also showing Bruce Cassidy out there as well. And we get ready for the start of the first period, a 10 p.m. matchup between the Vegas Golden Knights and the Ottawa Senators. Face-off is won by the Golden Knights, cleared back into the Ottawa zone. Now on the right side here now. Senators trying to play it forward. Behind the net now, Zub back to Sanderson. Sanderson tries feeding it back to center. Marner battling forward here along the right side. Stutzel will dump that one into the Ottawa zone. Racing for it then quickly is Hannafin. It's broken up then by Marner. Played in front then for Waugh. Taken back then by Perron. Perron dropped back for Mark Stone. In his return tonight, gets some claps from the fans as he touches the puck for the first time since coming back from injury. Here come the Senators through center. Giroux thrown in front then as Pinto tries getting a pass forward, and he puts it in. What on earth? Shane Pinto with a shot from behind the net in the first minute of the game. It's 1-0 Ottawa. I didn't even think that one in for a second. What the heck? Wow. And it's one of those lucky plays where Shane Pinto at the goal line just puts it on Schmid, and sometimes you get rewarded for plays like that. And Shane Pinto, his 11th goal of the season. It's a 1-0 lead here for Ottawa. Puck is cleared back into the Vegas zone. I was surprised to see that puck go in. First shot, first goal for the Ottawa Senators. Claude Giroux trying to handle that one through center. Now taking it in is Barbashev. Banked off the boards then now behind the net. Barbashev will race forward. It's kicked off then quickly by the Senators. Now down low is Bowman. Thrown up to the point. A shot. And Theodore fires that one wide to the right side back to McNabb. McNabb to Eichel. Eichel gets tripped there by Giroux. On the right side, deking in is Theodore. Puts it in front. And can't get that one past Ullmark. At the point now, Eichel. Delayed penalty here against the Ottawa Senators. Dorofeev feeds one up to the point. Marner pass in front. And Bowman can't get the shot on. Eichel to the point now. Theodore to the right side to Marner. Marner holds the puck. To Barbashev, back to Marner. To Barbashev, pass in front. Saved by Ullmark. And they will cover up, which means there is a penalty coming here. It's going to be against the Ottawa Senators. And it's going to be Claude Giroux who will go to the box for a tripping call on Jack Eichel. And we will see the Golden Knights get a power play. Shots are 3-1 here now in favor of Vegas. And Vegas will head to the power play. Face-off. Won by the Senators. Sanderson clears it all the way down the other way. Off of that Vegas power play. Now holding it is Schmid behind the net for Marner. Mitch Marner here moves it through center. Marner drops it back to Eichel. Eichel feeds it in then for Barbashev. It goes into the glove of Ullmark as it was dumped into the Vegas zone, and Ullmark just made the save. Face-off here now in the Ottawa zone. Won by the Senators behind the net. It's cleared off the boards there, back into the Vegas zone. Schmid will carry that puck. Vegas' power play is ranked 8th in the NHL. Ottawa's PK ranked 31st. Here's Eichel deking into the zone now. Takes it around behind the net. Feeds it up to the point to Hertl. Hertl now on the right side, and it's cleared away by Pinto. And down into the Vegas end. Good clear there by the Golden Knight, or by the Senators. Marner brings that one down the right side. It's intercepted there by the likes of Amadio. Intercepted there by Marner. Behind the net now, taking the puck is Dorofeev. To Marner. To Eichel, a shot. Glove save by Linus Ullmark. Face off here now in the Senators zone. Linus Ullmark here now will get set. 46 seconds to go here now on the Las Vegas power play. Down low now in the corner is Howden. Howden battling alongside Sanderson. Hanifin trying to feed that one up to the point. Senators got it now on the right side. Golden Knights look to control. Down low now, Bowman. Howden, pass in front. Shot just wide there. The net was open, but could not get that opportunity. At the point now, another chance. Denied by Ullmark. And cleared all the way out of the zone. Puck will slide back here into neutral zone. And Shea Theodore will regroup. It looks like my quality is back to normal. Senators trying to play that puck. Jensen now on the right side. Will fight forward alongside Barbashev. Barbashev slides it up to the point. Theodore shoots it. Glove save by Ullmark. Barbashev tried getting that one in front. And it was cleared away back down low. Behind the net here now to center. It's Colasar will pick that one up through. Senators are 6-1-2 when they score the first goal. Here's Theodore back then for Smith. Riley Smith a shot. Saved by Ullmark. Rebound is kicked away. Senators will clear it out of the zone. That will do it for the Vegas power play. Now bringing that one in down to the right side. And throws it in front is Highmore. And that one's broken up quickly then by the Sens. Into the zone now. Jordan Spence drops it back. A shot. And it goes wide there off of a Nick Cousins chance. Now down low here in the corner. Fed back up to the point. Another shot. Goes up above Schmidt and back down low behind the net. And Ottawa with the early lead here through the first period. Here's Smith to the right side then. Banked off the boards by Kolasar. Regrouping in the zone is Clevin. Clevin behind the net. Cleared out to center. Zetterlund through and into Vegas bench. And out of play, which will lead to a face-off here. 1-0 for the Sens. So I figured out my problem. I figured out my issue. And the reason why all of the streams, the audio and such, has been so delayed. It's because I have my Google pulled up. And my Google was taking up a lot of FPS. And a lot of my computer's energy. So that was why everything looked so slow for a while. So I apologize for that. I figured out the problem. We're all good now. Here's a shot from the right side. Clevin try getting a chance on there. That one's denied. Now here come the Golden Knights the other way. Marner trying to get that one through the zone. It's banked off then on the right side and trying to take that one the other way. And it's broken up then by Gregg. Senators get the puck. Sanderson to Zub. Zub to Pinto. Pinto moves down the right side. 14 minutes to go here in the first period. Shots are 5-2 in favor of Vegas. It's a 1-0 Ottawa lead. Shot from the point directed. And a chance there for Claude Giroux is denied. Hanifin to Bowman. He's knocked down there by Perron. Sanderson on the right side then. Picked up by Spence. We'll clear that one all the way down the other way. Puck in the Vegas line now, Zach Whitecloud. Back to Hanifin on the right side. Now Whitecloud picks up the puck. Whitecloud trying to move that one through center. Broken up into the zone. Stutzel with some room and loses it. It's blown dead, though, for an offsides regardless. A lot of time to go here in this one, but Shane Pinto gets the go-ahead goal. It's a 1-0 lead for Ottawa. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. If you are new to the channel, I would love it if you would subscribe down below. We are trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of 2025. We are 150 away. I apologize for my struggling of the commentary at the beginning. I was trying to figure out what is wrong with this, because I don't know if it shows up on your guys' screen, but whenever I do a commentary stream, especially recently, the FPS has been so down and it's been making me so laggy, and now I figured out the problem and the reason why it was doing that. I have to have everything closed on my computer for this to work. And I figured it out. So now I'm pulling up my other computer to have everything next to me, so then that way the stream itself works better. So there you go. Score is 1-0 Ottawa here in the first period. What's up, Josh? Welcome to the stream. Got to plug my phone in. Phone's finna die. Showing off Braden Bowman, 4-game point streak, 3 goals, 2 assists. Has 6 points in his first 7 NHL games, which is the Golden Knights record. He has 17 minutes and 2 seconds on time on ice, which is which leads all rookies. Fun fact. in the NHL. Face-off here now outside of the Vegas zone is won by the Golden Knights. Cleared out to center, racing forward into the zone is Sada. Shot by Dorofeev off the post. Huge chance there for Dorofeev, who loves to score goals in commentary streams. Here's Lazone now, feeds it back to Dorofeev on the right side. Dorofeev banks that one back down low. Hurdle will fight for that puck. Now on the right side, Hutton feeds it up to the point of shot. And it's quickly blocked there now on the right side. Vegas trying to get it free. Hurdle trying to move that one to the front. Over then for Dorofeev. Shoots it. And it goes wide of Ullmark then on the right side. Vegas battling for it. Pavel Dorofeev. Cleared out to center. Trying to bring that one in then as Zetterlund. He gets fallen over himself. And now he'll have to regroup in the Vegas zone. Shots are 5-2 in favor of the Golden Knights. But Ottawa has a 1-0 lead. A backhand there from Halliday, and that one goes just wide of the net. Now another chance, and Spence fires that one down low. Halliday on the right side, fed up to the point. Spence, pass forward, Sanderson, and a glove save by Schmid. And we get some pushing and shoving. As expected, by the way, you knew that there was going to be some physicality in this game. Of course, these are two teams that love to play that way. For sure. So this will be our last stream of the month. There will be no more streams in the month of November, unfortunately, but we will be back on December 1st, that Monday, to see the Battle of Pennsylvania and Sharks versus Mammoth. Will be our two matchups there on Monday night. So fun thing there for you guys to follow. Down low now here in the Vegas zone. Banked off the boards. Racing for it then is Zub. Over for Sanderson. He gets hit there on the right side. Shots are 5-4 here in favor of Vegas. Sanderson regrouping here in the Ottawa end. Now Zub banks it off the boards. Tim Stützle now will regroup with that puck. It goes off of an Ottawa Senator and back into the Vegas end. Theodore cleared through the center. Vegas trying to move it down the other way. Leafs Panthers on December 2nd. That's a Tuesday, so probably not. Here's Stützle now trying to deke into the Vegas zone. It's intercepted then by the Golden Knights. Cleared back into the Ottawa zone. Clevin fighting alongside Mitch Marner. Clevin will get it back. I'm sure Marner knows these Senators very, very well. He played against them back in the playoffs just a few months ago with the Toronto Maple Leafs. Noah Hannafin now feeds a pass forward. He gets it right back. Goes down the right side. Halfway through the first period, Hannafin throws it in front. And a save there by Ullmark. Pinto to the right side then as Amadio tries to break that one through center. Now in then is Pinto. Down behind the net, Whitecloud banks it off the boards then for Hannafin. Hannafin to Barbashev. Intercepted there by Whitecloud. Off the boards as Vegas takes it into the zone. Bowman gets tied up there quickly. And it slides back out to the neutral zone as Vegas will hold that puck. Shots are 6-5 here in favor of the Golden Knights. But they have still yet to find their first goal of the game. Here's Jensen. Jensen to Cousins. And it goes off sides as the puck slides out before Jensen can get to it. Halfway through the first period here inside of Vegas. It's a 1-0 lead for the Ottawa Senators. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Trying to fix up my computer here on the other side just so it can have the lineups and stuff pulled up for me. Don't usually use this computer that much, so that's mainly why I don't have it. And again, I never realized that, you know, again, sometimes the audio and stuff is really slow and bad, and I would like to change that. I'm glad that it's now fixing itself up. But does the connection sound good for you guys? Everything sound good from that end? If it's good for you guys, then I'm satisfied. All right, back here in Vegas after commercial break. Face-off will come here in just a moment, as the Ottawa Senators have a 1-0 lead here over the Vegas Golden Knights tonight. NHL.com/schedule. Face-off here now outside of the Vegas zone, won by the Senators. Jensen throws to center. Cousins now on the right side. Dump back into the Vegas end. Battling forward here in the corner. It's cleared around then by the likes of Riley Smith. And in front then, Giroux a shot. It goes up in the air and back down low to the corner. Dorofeyev now to the right side. Cousins gets to it. Jensen drops it back. It comes out of the zone. And now the Sens will regroup. Shots are 6-6. Vegas holds the puck here now. Regrouping now in the Vegas end is Ben Hutton, who gets in here as Jeremy Lazone is out of the lineup. Down low now, battling for that puck on the right side is Halliday. It's stolen back then by Clevin. Tyler Clevin feeds it to center. All the way back into the Vegas end. It's an icing against the Senators. They tried to get there in time, but not fast enough. 8:50 left to go. Sorry, guys. Just updating my computer here next to me. Face-off one by the Golden Knights. Marner, a shot deflected up in the air and back down low to the corner. Battling forward now is Theodore behind the net, then Howden. Brett Howden sends it up to the point. Now on the right side, a shot. Saved by Ullmark. Rebound by Stone is kicked back away down low. And Cousins will send that one the width of the rink. And another icing here against the Senators. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. If you are new to the channel, I would love it if you would subscribe down below if you are new. It'd be greatly appreciated. We are trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of 2025. We are 150 subscribers away, so every sub counts. I would greatly appreciate it. Face-off coming here now in the Senators zone. It's Eichel versus Halliday. And the Senators will win the draw. Hodgson dumps it into the zone. Former Reading Royal. Back then, White Cloud now here in the corner. We'll try sending that one down low. Pinto behind the net here for Ottawa. Gets tied up there down low. Eichel picks it up then through center. Barbashev will get it back. Barbashev waits. Sends it back down low. Now Sanderson regroups with it. Jake Sanderson down the right side. Fed a pass to Amadio through center. He loses that puck quickly. And now White Cloud will grab it back for Vegas. Puck goes out of play. And it's going to be a penalty. And it looks like it's going to be against the Golden Knights, and a power play is coming up here for the Ottawa Senators. So Zach Whitecloud, he obviously didn't mean to, but he cleared the puck on a delay of game call. And it results in a Senators power play here in the first period. Kind of upset at himself there in the box, saying some words that maybe shouldn't be said on television. Shots are 7-6 in favor of Vegas. And the Senators will get a power play. Face off here now in the Vegas zone, won by the Senators. Giroux fed up to the point. Stützle to Sanderson. Sanderson waits to Stu. Holds the puck, fires it. It goes up above the net. Now back down low, Giroux on the right side. Giroux to Batherson. Batherson then to Stützle. Stützle tries playing it forward. It's stolen back then by the Golden Knights and cleared by Stone. Hey, what's up, Tim? How we doing? Welcome to the stream, man. Ottawa's power play ranked 11th. Vegas' PK ranked 15th. Here's Batherson now back to Giroux. Batherson now down low, clears around behind the net. Back for Pinto. Down low here in the corner. Batherson now battling for it alongside Hutton. Vegas will attempt to clear. It's kept in by the Sens. Giroux on the right side. To Sanderson, a shot. He scores! Jake Sanderson. A shot from the point on the power play. It's 2-0 Ottawa. What a play by Jake Sanderson to get that shot on net on that power play and put it past the likes of Akira Schmid. And now it's a 2-0 lead here for the Ottawa Senators. Ah, great. Now it's giving me this problem. Oh, nothing can go right for me tonight. Great. Got to restart my PS4 now. Sorry, guys. ESPN giving me a hard time. So, Jake Sanderson with the goal, assisted by Claude Giroux. And it is now a 2-0 Ottawa lead. Jake Sanderson, you may remember very well from Game 4 of the playoffs last year, where Sanderson scored the game winner in Game 4. It was one of the most electric Watch with Nordic commentary calls of all time, I would say. One of my favorites for sure. And he gets another one here tonight as the Senators lead 2-0. And I'm pulling back up my stream. I apologize, guys, for this giving me a hard time. It does this sometimes, where it decides that it doesn't like me. And it'll like kick me out of the stream, and then it'll say that I'm still watching it. It's so strange. I wish I could record it to show you guys, but like it's just so weird. And now it's not letting me get back into it at all. Nice. Who doesn't love that? All right, let's try this again. All right, there we go. So a 2-0 Senators lead, 6:20 left to go here in the first period. Ottawa is up 2-0 on the Golden Knights. Here's Giroux now facing off against the likes of Colton Sissons. It's won by the Sens. Zetterlund, a shot save there by Schmid. And Ottawa's been really controlling things here so far in this first period. Again, Senators are coming off of a loss against the LA Kings on Monday, so you knew they wanted to bounce back. Vegas is back from Utah, where Logan Cooley scored 4 goals against the Golden Knights in a 4-1 mammoth win. Face off here now in the Vegas zone, won by the Golden Knights. It's kicked back down low then on the right side. Battling for that puck is Riley Smith. Now down low, Halliday battling for it. Trying to clear that one down low. Hodgson races for it now behind the net. Halliday picks up that puck. Feeds it up to the point. Jensen a shot. And it goes wide there. Montempalo keeps that one in down low. Now Hodgson behind the net. Over then for the likes of Halliday, and stolen back then by the Golden Knights. Cleared out to center by Hutton, stolen back then by the Sens. It's backhanded down low into the zone. Sissons battling for it alongside Cousins. And picked back up then by Hutton and cleared back into the neutral zone, and out of the bench is Perron over to Stützle, who will clear it back into the Vegas end. 5.5 minutes to go here in the first period. It's a 2-0 lead for the Senators. Here's Stützle now behind the net. Batherson a shot. And that one goes up in the air and out of play. So 5 minutes to go here in the first period. It is a 2-0 lead for the Ottawa Senators. And thank you all so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, I love it if you would subscribe down below. Not sure if I'll go all the way tonight. We'll see. I do have a lot of work to do. But hey, if we're doing well, we'll keep going. But we shall see. How's your guys' day going? So 2-0 Senators here in this first period. Ottawa looking to sustain that lead. Here's to hoping they do. Unless if you're, not a Senators fan, then maybe you're not hoping they do. All right, getting ready for face-off here. Showing off Vegas's old Winter Classic jerseys there. Somebody's wearing a scarf with the old Vegas V back from the 2024 Winter Classic. This is before I was doing streams. Here's Vegas now through the neutral zone. McNabb will dump that one in. Played back into the corner then by Clevin, battling alongside Dorofeev. On the right side, cleared back out to center. McNabb dumped into the zone then Theodore. Over on the right side then, it's the likes of Spence. Cleared out to center. It's taken back then by Hertl. Tomas Hertl. Back then for McNabb. McNabb to Hertl will move it into the zone. Back on the right side as Bowman tried getting to that puck, but it was taken back then by Ottawa. Pass to center is far and wide, and Vegas will re-intercept that pass. Through the zone. Hannafin with some room. Dumps it back into the Ottawa zone. Sanderson to Zub. Will attempt to play that one forward. Now Stützle in the corner here. To Batherson at the point. Trying to clear. It's kept in, though, on the right side. Eichel throws it back behind the net. Sanderson holds the puck, waits. Down low then for Zub. And thrown back to center. Vegas regroups with the puck. 3 minutes and 40 seconds to go here in the first period. Jack Eichel dekes that one into the zone, battling alongside Monempalo now. Finally, the puck gets free. Pass in front is blocked away there by a Golden Knight. Here's Marner now. Down low to Stone. Stone on the right side. It's cleared back out to center. And the Golden Knights will regroup. Now Shane Pinto steals it back. He'll clear it down low. Theodore behind the net. Regroups now for the Golden Knights. Cleared out to center. Marner back to Howden in front. They score! Brett Howden cuts the lead in half. It's 2-1. What a nice wraparound play there. A good pass from, I believe that was Mitch Marner, to get that puck in front to Howden. And he dekes around, goes backhand there on Linus Ullmark, and it's a 2-1 game. Good little backhand there by Howden. Funny how some of these teams are in the Winter Classic and see not one stitch of snow. Yeah, it's a little funny. Vegas never sees snow. I don't know. I could not tell you the last time Vegas, Nevada saw snow. Maybe never. Maybe never. I'm just going to be honest. But regardless of what you think about that, Brett Howden with the goal, and it's a 2-1 game here. Assisted by Mitch Marner, another assist from our boy Mitch. And it's a 2-1 hockey game. Here's Hurdle now, backhands it into the Senators zone. That's Howden's 4th of the year from Marner and Theodore. Cleared back out to center. Racing with it the other way is Cousins in front then for Spence, and it's kicked back then by the Golden Knights, who take it back the other way. Saad through center, loses the puck, gets it right back, will backhand it down low. Ottawa will re-intercept that pass on the right side. Hodgson thrown to center, taking it in then is Spence, who will shoot that one wide. And puck slides back down low. Hanifin now to Barbashev. Trying to break that one away then is Lazone. And back down low into the Senators zone for an icing. Faceoff will come back here in the Golden Knights end with 2:19 to go. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. Sorry about the technical struggles here at the beginning of this game. Shots are 9-8 here in favor of the Golden Knights. Faceoff's won by the Sens. At the point now, Zub to the right side. Pinto a shot. And that one goes wide. Now Sanderson with it. Down low here now, trying to move that one in the zone is Amadio. Fed up to the point. Zub waits, shoots it. Save in front. Rebound is kicked away then by Schmidt. It's in front in the crease. And cleared away then by Vegas. Here's Eichel now the other way with less than 2 minutes to go. Eichel through center. Intercepted then by Pinto. Pinto looks off the boards then and tried backhanding that one down low. But Vegas still with control. Shot there from McNabb is denied by Ullmark. And here comes Ottawa the other way. Cleared back into the Vegas zone. McNabb battling for it behind the net. It's taken back then by the Golden Knights. Kolasar down the right side. Battling forward here down low. Montempala will pick it up then as Eller tried racing for it. And the Sens will still regroup. Here's Cousins now. Gets it through center ice. Intercepted then by Sissons, who will dump it down low. Approaching the last minute of play in the first period. Cousins now clears to center. Puck will slide in then on a Golden Knight, and Vegas will regroup. 50 seconds to go. 3 goals scored so far in this first period. Shots are 10 apiece. Into the zone now, Howden. Loses the puck. Will battle forward here behind the net. Brett Howden banks it off the board to the point of shot. And denied there by Ullmark. Puck is cleared out of the zone. Hanifin now on the right side. Will battle for that puck. Puck slides now behind the net. Sanderson. Behind the net then as Marner tries feeding it in front. Chance there. And a save by Ullmark on Howden once again. And Sanderson the other way now. 20 seconds to go. Stützle 2-on-2 now with Perron. Stützle behind the net in front. They score! Drake Batherson. What a pass by Tim Stützle. And Ottawa regains their 2-goal lead in the final 20 seconds of the first period. Drake Batherson, a nice backdoor passing play. And he gets his 8th goal of the season from Stützle. And it's a 3-1 lead here for the Ottawa Senators, who will likely carry this into the first intermission. And a nice passing play there to get that puck through Akira Schmid. And Ottawa is back up by 2. So not a pretty performance here by Akira Schmid. 3 goals on 11 shots. Face off here now with 15 seconds to go. A high stick on Eller is called. And it'll be a penalty here against the Golden Knights with 12.5 left. And it looks like he's okay. But Vegas will be assessed a penalty for that play. It's Brandon Saad. And he catches Eller up there in the face. Not a pretty play, but it does happen. So Ottawa will get their second power play of the game. It looks like he's okay, so it will be a 2-minute minor. I feel like I would bleed right away if I took a stick to the face. Face-off won here by the Golden Knights and cleared down the other way. 5 seconds now on the clock. Time winding down, and that will do it for the first period. A very well-played period there by the by the Ottawa Senators. 3 goals compared to Vegas's 1. Shots were 11-11 apiece. And we head into the first intermission with a 3-1 lead for the Ottawa Senators. That being said, folks, it is intermission time. Go get a snack. Go get a drink. Do what you got to do. We'll be back for the start of the second period momentarily. So Shane Pinto, Jake Sanderson, Brett Howden, and Drake Batherson get the goals here tonight. It's a 3-1 lead for the Ottawa Senators at the end of 20 minutes of play. And while that is going on, while this intermission's happening, I am going to try and get caught up with the all-time scoring sheet and with the video clips. So I got a lot to do in this intermission. But thank you all so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. Oh my goodness. Artem Levshunov, first NHL goal. Took him that long? Jesus. I didn't even realize that Levshunov hasn't even had a first NHL goal yet. It's crazy when you think about it, actually. (3-7-10). Great Canucks review the other day. Thanks, Tim. Yeah, I thought it was a good video. They were talking about how they needed to, or they were going to trade away veterans, and I'm like, huh, really? And I really said to them, I'm like, what veterans do you have to trade? Because the ones that they have are on long-term contracts. And look, they're not bad, but I don't see those big deals getting traded midway through a season. Especially like Elias Pettersson's. I was like, seriously? You really think that's getting traded? What? Yeah. Very strange. But I guess we'll see who gets traded. I doubt really anybody. And we talked about it on the Nordcast. That'll be out tomorrow. I basically said in my video, I'm like, to get the guys they need to cover Quinn Hughes is to trade Quinn Hughes. Like, honestly, if they want to trade their veterans, they better get young assets back and assets who can play now. Now. Because otherwise it doesn't work. It doesn't. What's the point then? What's the point of them going out and trading away their veterans if they're just going to be back in a rebuild again? Quinn Hughes doesn't want that. He wants to win. That's why I think he's pretty much done. And I hate to say that to you, Tim, but I feel like Quinn Hughes will be traded. Sorry to say it, but it's the truth. Either traded or just walks, honestly. All right, still updating the all-time scoring sheet. Yeah, it does suck, but hopefully they can find a way to turn it around. If they can get assets back for Quinn Hughes and they can really kickstart a rebuild and do it right, that'd be great. But hopefully, knowing Vancouver, they'll find a way to screw it up. And I hate to say that to you, Tim, but it's kind of the truth, sadly. Would like them to get Nemec, moving the jersey with his brothers. Yeah, Nemec could be a good piece to trade away. Nemec could be a good piece for the Canucks for sure. Oh my God! Of course, Gary Lawless is talking about the Tate McRae, Jack Hughes thing. Of course. Do you get my joke there, Tim? He could be a great piece to trade away. I don't know if anybody caught that. I was wondering if anybody would catch that. I'm not surprised the Canucks have claimed to have been open for business because they're not part of their current season gone. Oh, yeah, at minimum, they got to be heading towards a retool. But knowing Vancouver, it will be like a competitive retool. They've never, and it's ownership, I get that, but it's never been a full-blown, like, retool rebuild. Because after they make a big trade, for example, they traded away Bo Horvat to the Islanders. They lost that trade. That was a tank. And literally a couple days later, they pick up Filip Hronek. And we're like, what? They traded that first that they got from the Islanders for Hronek. What? And then this past year, they trade JT Miller for a first-round pick. And then a couple hours later, they trade for Marcus Pettersson for that first-round pick. It's never been a full-blown committed rebuild in Vancouver. Never. And honestly, I don't know if it ever will be. To be blunt. And I get it. Of course, ownership doesn't want to go through a rebuild. I don't want to go through a rebuild either as a fan of a team. But sometimes You just got to go through it. It sucks, but it happens. That's the hard truth. That's the unfortunate truth that these guys don't want to admit. Sometimes you have to go through a rebuild. It happens. You can't be good forever. Because rebuilds mean no money. But I would still go and watch a team in a rebuild. I would. Why not? Go get Gavin McKenna. Yeah, I mean, that's your best option right now. Besides trading away Quinn Hughes. I mean, he'd be a good trade candidate too. Yeah, you could trade him. You could trade Quinn Hughes. You could trade Simone Nemec when you get him. Just trade away everybody. That's what they love to do. That's the solution to all their problems. When you think about it. The Raptors went through a rebuild. What's up, Corrupted Con? How we doing? Updating the all-time scoring sheet here. So Jet Greaves, 16th in all-time save percentage with that game. Joseph Wall moves up to just under 890 after that performance. Gets into the green. Living the dream. Leafs won a game. Yeah, man. Nice little 2-1 overtime win. We live streamed it. It was a good one. Can't complain. All right. Time to go through the Senators scoring in this one. So, William Nylander, fun tidbit from the last stream. Nylander becomes the first, the second Maple Leaf in Watch of Nordic history to score an overtime goal. About time, eh? Yeah, I know, man. Cardiac Sen's not at it again. Yup, they're not at it again. They're actually winning. All right, Claude Giroux, update that. Getting ready to start the second period here in just a moment. Updating the sheet here from the period. Almost caught up. And then I can work on the clips in the next intermission. This game, Leafs had. I was praying Willie didn't score on his own goalie for the third straight game, and he didn't. Yeah, I know that's been something that's happened, but thank God it didn't happen this time, and then he actually scored on an actual goalie. So, a good game by Toronto. They were outshot, yeah, but you still won the game. I think you can take that away and be happy with that. We'll see how it transitions itself and how it overall sustains itself, but yeah, don't have much to complain about there. All right, now Brett Howden. Happy Thanksgiving to all those who celebrate, by the way, in the States. I know there's some Canadians in here, so Canadians, you can just ignore that. Happy Thursday for Canadians. And we're grinding all of the videos out for this weekend. Yep, was great. They defended for once. Yeah, good defense, too. Hopefully that's the start of that turnaround, because that needs to change, too. Their defense has been super poor, but it's good to see that they finally, find some sustained success in that game. And let's hope that can, again, sustain itself. Is Theodore's first point? No. I'm just blind. All right, then Batherson. Sanderson has 3 points in this game. What's my main team in the NHL? I am mainly a Flyers fan, but I commentate all 32 teams on here, so. I was just commentating the Maple Leafs game, actually. So, it's just something fun I like to do. But I'm unbiased. I talk about all 32. I enjoy all 32. So, getting ready for the start of the third period here in just a moment from Las Vegas. All right, I am all caught up and ready to start the second period. And then we will do the clips in the second intermission. I meant to do that a while ago, but at least now I'll get some views. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. If you are new to the channel, I would love it if you would subscribe. Down below, if you are new, we are trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of 2025. We are 150 subscribers away. These are going to be our last streams of November. We will not be back until Monday. And I'm not sure exactly what I'm doing on Monday. I know for sure I'm doing Mammoth and Sharks. That's the game that I know that I'm doing. But I'm not 100% sure about anything else. We'll see. All right, start of the second period here in Las Vegas. The Ottawa Senators have a 3-1 lead over the Vegas Golden Knights. Second period recap. Goals were scored by Shane Pinto, Jake Sanderson, Brett Howden, and Drake Batherson. Shots were 11-10 in favor of Vegas in that first period. Power plays, Senators were 1 for 1. Vegas was 0 for 1. Hits were 10-10. Blocked shots were 3-3. Giveaways were 6-4 in favor of Ottawa, and takeaways were tied in favor of nobody. Honestly, not sustainable for Leafs. They looked slow and let too many shots on goal. Yeah, it wasn't a great game, but you have games like that sometimes. Just glad they won. They still didn't play great, but maybe it's something they can build off on. Either with Nyes and Matthews. But yeah, they looked good though. It's good to have those guys back for sure. But we'll see if that can sustain itself moving forward and see if that can improve, obviously. Because again, you do want to see that improve. And for teams like Toronto, I feel like a good defensive game and a very good game from your goaltender, they have to help for sure. So let's hope that continues and maybe they improve. And we get ready for the start of the second period here between the Ottawa Senators and the Vegas Golden Knights. There were 4 goals scored in that second period. Ottawa will start off with a power play here, and most of it at that. Here we go. Second period between Ottawa and Vegas is underway. Face-off won then by the Senators. Sanderson kicks that one back down low. Behind the net then, regrouping with that puck, Stützle through center ice. Dekes it in. Stolen back then by Mark Stone. He will clear down the other way. And Ullmark will give that puck back to Sanderson on the right side. Sanderson with 3 points so far tonight already. 2 assists and a goal. Here's Giroux. Pass in front. It's intercepted then by Stone. He will clear back out into the Ottawa zone. Now Batherson. Dekes around. Gets hit there by Stone on the right side. Taken back then by Ottawa. Into the zone now. A shot. And denied there by Schmid is Pinto. Here's Stützle. Moving the puck now down the right side. Turnover there. Stone. Pass in front to Eichel. Eichel shoots it. And it goes off of Ullmark's puck. No problem, man. Here's Giroux now on the right side. 40 seconds to go on the power play. Stützle trying to break it through center ice. Stolen back again by Vegas, and Marner gets the puck kicked away from him. He gets it back, though, feeds it up in front, and keeping it in then is Whitecloud. And now Ottawa gets it back on the right side. Pinto through center, brings it in, shoots it, and it goes up and out of play. I can feel my voice starting to deplete itself. It better stay alive here for just a little bit longer. I have 2 videos to make after this stream is done. It's going to be a brutal night for me. But we love it. We love doing what we do. 20 seconds to go here on the Senators power play. Shots are 12-11. Face off here now in the Vegas zone is won by the Sens. Kick back down low. Pinto now to Spence. Pinto on the right side. Try feeding it to center. Cleared down the other way by Vegas. That will do it for the power play. A good kill by Vegas to maybe shift momentum back in their favor. Here comes Perron. Oh my goodness. 2-on-2 the other way. Hurdle in front. Bowman dekes in. Saved by Ullmark. What a stop. Barbashev in front. Eichel, he scores. Jack Eichel, a easy tap in there on the backhand. Ullmark was out of position from that Bowman shot. And some quick chances there by Vegas. It's 3-2. And once again, Vegas starting to come back here a little bit. It's Eichel, his 11th goal of the season from Barbashev and Bowman, who gets his first Watch with Nordic point in his career. And Eichel gets an easy tap in there as Ullmark is way out of position. And it's now a 3-2 hockey game. Eichel in front then to Bowman, trying to play that one through center. Braden Bowman brings it in now down low behind the net. Amadio battling for it down low. Zub. Back for Amadio now, racing for it the other way as Cousins tried sending Eller on a 1-on-0 breakaway, and it's broken up then quickly. Sanderson to the right side, into the zone now. Pass forward to Sanderson. He's now in the corner, back to Eller behind the net. Eller tied up there quickly by Hannafin. Picked back up then by Amadio. Amadio throws it in front. Now Cousins trying to poke check that one ahead. Ottawa takes it in, a shot, and denied there by Schmid. On the right side here now, pass in front then for Jensen. Eichel battling for it there too. Now behind the net here is Amadio, up to the point. Montepalo a shot, and that one goes up and wide. Senators get it back. Eller down low. Thrown back up and out of the zone as the Senators could not keep that one in. And it goes back out for Ullmark to regroup. I ask you guys the question, what does save percentage mean? Because clearly nothing in this game. Vegas with the puck here now through center. They will dump it into the Ottawa zone. Stützle now behind the net. Played back over then for Theodore. On the right side, Howden. For Theodore to the point. Stone a shot. Save there by Ullmark. Now behind the net. Pass in front. And they jab at Ullmark's pad. He makes the save. And now Jensen takes it back then for Vegas. And it's cleared out of the zone. But the puck will stay in. Shots are 14-11 here. Both these goalies have played in commentary streams before. Ullmark rocking a 867. Schmid rocking a 727. Linus Ullmark, one of few players in Watch of Nordic history to acclimate a shutout. He currently has a .904 save percentage on average in Watch with Nordic streams. Akira Schmid has the 5th worst save percentage of any goalie we've commentated. A 792. He did win that game, though. Here's Dylan Cozens now through center. A chance. Save by Schmid there on a breakaway. And Cozens there a big chance to bring Ottawa's lead back to 2 goals. And he is swiftly denied. But a nice breakaway there by Cozens on Schmid. And Schmid makes the save. The puck might have been loose. And Cozens went in there, shot it on the shoulder of Schmid. Had that been a little bit faster, maybe that puck goes into the net. Face-off now in the Vegas zone once again. Sissons here now against Cozens. And Sissons wins the draw. White Cloud battling for it now down low. Hannafin here in the corner, cleared out to center. Backhanded down low again then by Spence. As Hannafin regroups on the right side. Ottawa trying to keep that puck. It's poke checked away then by the Golden Knights. Here they come the other way. 3-on-2. Sissons. A pass forward in front. And Smith was given an opportunity but denied. Here they come through center. It's dumped in then quickly by Cozens. And a huge hit down low there by White Cloud with Cozens. It's a clean hit, but what a big one nonetheless. Puck is dumped into the Ottawa zone. It'll be an icing against the Golden Knights. And it'll come back into the Vegas zone. But what a hit there by White Cloud on Cozens. Or sorry, Cozens on White Cloud. You don't see those kind of hits very often. And a big one there nonetheless. What a play. Face-off here now again in the Vegas zone. It's Giroux versus Sissons. Giroux, one of the best face-off players in the league, and he wins the draw. It's poke checked away then by the Golden Knights, racing forward to Smith. It's got into first. Amadio now in front. And Giroux will backhand it down low. Here's Schmid coming out of his own net to play that puck. He's hit down low in the corner. Now Sissons battling for it, tied up against the boards with Amadio. As Pinto and White Cloud are going at it here. Puck finally does come free. And cleared back up to Sanderson. A shot. And denied there by Sissons. On the right side now, Sanderson tries feeding a pass in front. He is denied there. And cleared around now behind the net and back to the right side at Stützle. Stützle waits. Backhands it down low. Now Giroux with the puck. White Cloud battling forward alongside Amadio. Over then for Stützle. We'll try and bank that one off the boards. It comes out of the zone. Now Clevin regroups. Back then for Spence. Spence brings it in. Down low then Stützle. Pass in front. And Batherson cannot get that shot on. Puck is kept in the zone, though. 14 minutes left to play here in the second period. It's still a 3-2 lead for the Sens. Batherson holds that puck in his own zone. Tried to get that one through center. Bringing it in then on the right side. Pirani gets tied up there by Whitecloud. Eichel throws it around then to Hannafin on the right side. It'll be cleared out to center. Racing for it then is Bowman. Stützle will bank that one off the boards. Back then for Perron. And Ottawa will clear that one back into the Vegas zone. Not enough for an icing. Shea Theodore now being battled at by Zetterlund. Feeds a pass to center. It's intercepted by Ottawa. Sanderson on the right side. 13 minutes to go in the second period. Batherson to Cousins. As he dekes into the zone. Looks for options here now behind the net. Feeds it in front. And Stützle can't get the shot on. Montepallo now a drive. And that one is blocked as well. Here come the Knights the other way. Through the zone. Saad. And Eichel goes off sides clearly. And the refs notice that one. It's blown dead. Shots are 15-13 here. We will go to commercial break. A goal from Jack Eichel makes it 3-2. Jack Eichel is 11th goal of the season. Fun fact, that is only his second goal in a commentary stream. He has 12 assists when we live stream him. So a little fun tidbit there for those who follow those stats. We do have our very own Watch with Nordic stats. And I'm making a even deeper sheet that will be talked about on streams too. So something fun there for you guys to follow. Again, you guys know we do that. We keep track of the goals, assists, points, goalie save percentages, goalies, goals against, wins, games played, everything. We keep track of all that stuff here in the commentary streams. It's something fun that we like to do and something fun that we like to cover. And I overall really enjoy it. And a lot of you guys do too. So that's the best part about it. Oh, yeah, Tim. I know you do, brother. Tim's a big fan of the commentary streams. He's a goat. Oh, I can feel my voice starting to give up on me. Can you guys tell? It's not easy when you film 2 videos, a podcast, and then 2 live streams, followed by 2 more videos. It's a grind. It's a grind. But it's fun. Nobody said it wasn't fun. Ugh. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Again, if you're new to the channel, subscribe down below if you're new. Michael, he did score. He did score, Michael. Vegas now regroups behind their own net. Theodore holds the puck in the Vegas zone. Will send a pass to center ice. Ottawa gets it right back. It's cleared back down low. And an icing against the Sens as the puck was dumped in before it touched the red line. Or before a player of Ottawa touched the red line, I guess is the better term. He was due. Yeah, he finally got one in front. Nice little backdoor tap-in play. And it's a 3-2 game now. Howden versus Cousins. Cousins wins the draw. On the right side here, trying to clear that one is Zub. It's kept in, though, by Vegas. Ottawa steals it right back. Sanderson thrown out to center. Intercepted then by Stone on the right side. Picked up quickly then by Marner. Marner down low for Howden on the right side. Now Eller battling forward alongside Stone. Halfway through the second period. Theodore at the point to the right side. Marner in front, Stone, backhand in front! And they can't get that one past Ullmark. Stone holds the puck. Will try throwing that one up to the point, and they'll send Cousins down the other way. Cousins with some room will decide to skate it back. He gets hit, though. Giroux into the zone. A shot! And a good chance there by Amadio is denied by Schmid. Down low now behind the net. Giroux picks it up then for Ottawa. Montemalo to Giroux now behind the net. Back for Theodore now on the right side. Montemalo will skate it out of the zone. Back through center. Here's Amadio now trying to bring that one in. Stolen back then by Jack Eichel. Eichel will move that one through the zone. Puck will slide up and out. Jensen now back for Pinto on the right side. He's hit there by Eichel. Intercepted then by Barbashev. Barbashev then for Howden. Tried to break that one free. And cleared out to center as Korzak will carry that puck. Korzak then for Bowman. Bowman will dump that one in down low. Jensen gets hit there in the face, and the Senators did not like that wraparound play there for Hertl, and a save by Ullmark with that puck. Shots are 17-14 here, as Vegas is starting to get some legitimate chances here on Linus Ullmark. Hertl with a nice wraparound attempt there as well. And a nice little passing play there for Vegas. As they're getting opportunities. No denying that. Face off again here now in the Ottawa zone. Won by the Senators. Cleared out to center ice. It'll slide back into the Vegas zone. And icing here against Vegas. Shots are 17-14, halfway through the second period, halfway through the game. It's a 3-2 lead for the Senators. Face-off now inside of the Ottawa zone. Stützle versus Sissons. It's won then by Vegas. Korzak now behind the net. Back over then for Sissons on the right side. Colton Sissons waits, pass in front, then a backhand. And that one is denied there. Cleared the other way then by Ottawa. It will be enough for an icing. Oh, they got to get their stabs in here on Ottawa. They show off the first round playoff series of Toronto and Ottawa, and they just show them beating the Sens. Wow. Let's show Edmonton beating Vegas then, huh? It's kind of funny. 10.5 left here in the second. Clevin clears out to center. Into the zone now. It's Batherson deking around now behind the net. A backhand goes just wide. He throws it in front then. Stützle waits to the point on the right side. Now Clevin thrown back down low behind that. Batherson then to Stützle. Stützle to the point, a shot, and that one is blocked in front and cleared all the way down the other way. Here's a chance now for Smith. He couldn't get that puck, and it's offsides anyway against Vegas. So what does it matter? What does it matter? Face-off coming here now outside of the Ottawa zone. 10:05 left in the second period. Here's Bowman now versus Halliday. Two rookies going at it. It's won back then by the Golden Knights and cleared into the Ottawa zone. Montemalo. Back then for Jensen on the right side. Puck is cleared out to center. Down low, Montemalo banks it off the boards. Then over for Cousins. Nick Cousins a shot. Glove save there by Akira Schmid. And we get some pushing and shoving here now as these two teams throw the fisticuffs. And we'll head to commercial break here. 9:44 left in the second period. It's a 3-2 lead for the Ottawa Senators. Shots are 17-15. And both goaltenders not rocking the greatest save percentages, but there's still time for that to improve. As long as they don't allow any more goals, of course. But there's room to improve for sure. Linus Ullmark, one of the few goaltenders with a shutout this season, or in a watch of Nordic Stream. There's not a lot of goalies that can say they have a shutout. Only 11 total. Oh my goodness. Let's go Ottawa. Love to hear that, man. Ottawa 3-2 here in this one. So tomorrow, Thanksgiving, we will have a video of me reacting to my my predictions at the beginning of the season at Thanksgiving. And then we will also have a video on Friday of the November Rookies Update. I'm making both of those tonight. And then on Saturday and Sunday, you will see Team Sweden and Team Finland rosters projections. And then I don't want to spoil what I'm doing. I am going to anyway. But over the next week afterwards, we'll be doing my World Junior roster projections. So we'll do Team Canada and Team USA most likely. Because that starts up soon. Face off here now in the Vegas zone. Halliday now facing off against Sissons. They will kick Halliday out. They'll put in Cousins. Nick Cousins, that is. Face off then won by the Golden Knights. Here's Hutton behind the net, cleared out to center. Here come the Knights now the other way. Into the zone. It's a shot from Smith, denied there by Ullmark with his helmet. Puck will go up and way out of play. Oh my gosh. And that will be a penalty. Yeah, they open the box immediately. It's going to be Hayden Hodgson will head to the box, and Vegas will get their second power play of the game. And it shouldn't be a surprise. You look at this play, Hodgson missiles that puck out of play. Like, missiles it. And yeah, doesn't even touch the glass, doesn't even touch anything. That's a delay of game. No doubt about that. And Vegas will head to the power play. So they will have a chance to tie the game up if they do score on this power play, that is. Face off here in the Ottawa zone. Hurdle versus Giroux. Giroux wins the draw. Sanderson now behind the net will bank that one off the board. Stone trying to get that one down low. Now Giroux will clear it down the other way. And back into the Vegas zone. Dorofeyev battling for it on the right side. A power play is when you have a man advantage. Is when another player from the opposing team takes a penalty. They go into the penalty box for 2 minutes, 4 minutes, whatever that being, and you get an extra player on the ice. Here's Dorofeyev now. Behind the net now to Stone. Stone behind the net now to Eichel on the right side. Eichel to Stone in front. Dorofeyev shoots it wide. And Eichel will keep that one in the zone. Almost slides out. Here he is on the right side. Eichel waits at the point. Marner down low. Dorofeyev saved by Ullmark. And it's cleared away by the Senators. No problem there, Leper. Welcome to the game. Welcome to our beautiful sport. There's a video on this channel. It's the most popular video. It's teaching people about hockey if you want to go watch that. Here's Stone down low. Shot is denied by Ullmark. So yeah, it's called Hockey 101. The Guide to Hockey. If you want to go watch that video, it's the most popular video on this channel. It tells you like icings, penalties, and stuff. Face off here now, won by the Golden Knights. Eichel on the right side, 40 seconds to go in the power play. Down low, in front, Dorofeyev can't get the shot on. And it's kicked away then by Ottawa. Here comes Pinto. Shane Pinto shorthanded. Waits, fires it. And it goes wide of Schmid. And taken back then by Hertl. To the right side then to Eichel. 20 seconds to go on the power play. Dorofeyev dekes in. What a move, and he can't get it past Ullmark. And it's cleared all the way down the other way with 10 seconds to go on the power play. Yeah, always good to learn. It's a fun game. Here's Eichel. Drops it back then to Marner. Marner on the right side. Down low to Eichel behind the net. To Stone. Stone in front, Barbashev. To Eichel down low. Power play is over. Now down low, here is Marner. Marner waits. To Eichel. Theodore, poke checked away there by Giroux. Cleared back down low then. It's Hannafin here on the right side. Intercepted then by Ottawa. Into the zone, a shot. Saved by Schmidt. That even got on net. Now Giroux behind the net then to Hodgson, who is fresh out of the box. Battling alongside Theodore. Picked up then on the right side by Hannafin. Cleared out to center. Off the boards then is Cousins, who's cross-checked from behind. Puck is dumped into the zone then by Ottawa as Zetterlund battles for it down low. Hannafin will clear it around. Smith feeds it up then for Eichel. Eichel loses that puck. It's poke-checked away. And now back into the zone is Cousins on the right side. Up to the point, a shot. And Sanderson fires that one wide. Now Bowman banked off the boards then for Howden on the right side. Stolen back then by Ottawa. And cleared out to center. Pinto to the point. A shot by Cousins. Goes wide. And now down low. Bowman will try and clear. Battling for it alongside Montepallo. Another shot is blocked there from Cousins. And it's cleared down the other way then by Vegas. 6 minutes to go in the second period. Ottawa with a 3-2 lead. Here's Giroux out to center. Cousins will backhand that one down low. McNabb to Korzak. Banked it off the boards then as Kolasar will backhand that one down low. Korzak to McNabb now here through center. Sissons will dump that one into the zone. Sanderson battling for it now. On the right side, it's banked off the boards then. Kept in by Saad. A shot blocked. Rebound play is there. A shot and another save by Ullmark. Puck is cleared down the other way, and it's an icing against Ottawa. As Vegas, it's fair to say, has hemmed them in their own zone here, especially as of late. But Linus Ullmark has kept this game a one-goal lead for the Senators. It's 3-2. And he rises himself up to above a .900 save percentage. Face-off now in the Ottawa zone. Pinto versus Hertl. It's one back then by the Senators. Sanderson clears it around back into the Vegas zone. Another icing for the Senators. 5:07 remaining now. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, I would love it if you would subscribe down below. It'd be greatly appreciated. Here's Ullmark now, who has stopped 20 of 22. Down low now on the right side. Vegas has it. Whitecloud shoots it. And that one goes way up in the air and out of play. A lot of whistles being blown here. And we will head to commercial break. It is 3-2 Ottawa in the second period. Whew. Little exhausted. But we're feeling good. It's been a good night of hockey, good night of streams. We'll be live again on December 1st. I know I mentioned that more than a few times, but got to get that out there to the world. Sucks I can't be live for more games, but it is what it is. Don't really have much of a choice. Just kind of have to deal with it. Who are y'all rooting for? I'm pulling for Ottawa. Just because why not? You like to see the away teams win. And Ottawa is my friend's favorite team, so wouldn't mind to see my friend happy. But I really don't have a dog in this fight, so I really don't mind. Whoever wins. Again, Braden Bowman. Face-off coming here now in the Ottawa zone. Who's my main team? I'm a Flyers fan mainly. So, big Flyers guy. But again, I'm respectful. I root for other teams besides Philadelphia, and I just overall enjoy the game of hockey. Bowman now on the right side with less than 5 minutes to go in this second period. Battling for it down low in the corner. Sanderson to Eller. Eller back then over for Batherson. Dumped back into the Ottawa zone. Sanderson cleared out to center all the way back in. Out of play again. Figures with the Phantoms cap. Yeah, man. I didn't really know what to wear. I got a bunch of different hats back there. You guys can't see it, but back there is actually my baseball hat rack. So I got baseball hats too. I just kind of chose a random one. You don't want to wear a hat of a certain team because some people think you're biased then. So I just wore a Phantoms hat because who can call me biased wearing a Phantoms hat? Here's Clevin now down low. Banks it back behind the net then over for Spence. Here come the Sens the other way. 3-on-2. Cousins looks, drops it back. Zetterlund shoots it. And it goes wide of Schmid there. Back now down low behind the net. Perron in the corner in front. And that shot goes wide. Clevin another shot saved by Schmid. It's banked off the boards then and comes out of play. And Ottawa will regroup with 3:50 to go in the second. Spence drops it back then for Clevin. Clevin banks it off the boards. It'll slide back into the Vegas zone. Kolasar feeds it out as Ottawa try getting to that puck. Now Kolasar battles for it on the right side. Clevin will dump that one in down low. Over out to center. Here come the Knights the other way. Kolasar brings it in. With some room, a shot. Goes wide of Olmark then on the right side. And here comes Halliday the other way. Halliday shoots it. And a glove save by Schmid. Stephen Halliday looking for his first NHL goal still. He is in his second NHL game tonight. 3-2 Ottawa here in the middle frame. Shots are 22-17 in favor of the Sens. Or the Knights, sorry. Making a lot of errors. Down low in the corner, Perron throws it up to the point. Zub. It's a Stutzel. Pass in front is off of the face of... Oh my gosh, I don't even know who that was, but a delayed penalty coming here against the Golden Knights. Looks like it might have been Perron. Hopefully he's okay. Into the zone now, Batherson. To the right side then, Perron down low. And a whistle is blown here as Vegas touches that puck. And the Senators will head to the power play. It looks like Mark Stone will be the culprit. And David Perron took a stick. Or sorry, Mitch Marner will be the culprit. It looks like Perron took a stick or something to the face. It looked like it might have been the puck on the one attempt. But we'll see it here. Oh, yeah. It was funny because the puck was going right through where Perron was. And I was like, did the puck hit Perron? But no, it was a stick of Mitch Marner. So 2:34 left to go in the second period. The Sens will have the majority of this second period here, or the rest of it, that is, on the power play. Face-off won by the Knights. They clear the other way. Now Ullmark drops it back then for Spence. Spence now through the zone. Drops it back. Halliday clears it into the zone. McNabb here throws it out to center. It'll slide all the way back into the Ottawa zone. Spence regroups now behind the net. 2 minutes to go here in the second period. It's a 3-2 lead for Ottawa. Zetterlund backhands it around now behind the net. Perron battling for that puck alongside McNabb. Off the boards then Eichel to Stone. As Halliday will regroup now in the Ottawa end. Banks it off the boards then to Zetterlund as that second unit's out there. Halfway through the power play. Jake Sanderson will look for options. Will drop it back. Now Giroux brings it into the zone. Will shoot that one down low now to the Cousins. Eichel will clear it the other way. And Ottawa will now regroup here in their own end. Approaching the last minute of play in the second period. Here Sanderson now will throw that one back up to the point. To the right side then, Giroux down low to Stutzel. Stutzel at the point. To Giroux. Giroux waits. Stutzel at the point now. Sanderson, 25 seconds to go on the power play. Giroux to Sanderson. Down low now. Cousins battling for it. Poke checked and cleared away there by Riley Smith. And that will pretty much do it for the Ottawa power play. A good kill by the Golden Knights regardless. And 30 seconds to go. The power play is over. Into the zone now. Behind the net battling for it is Clevin. He tries to clear. And Vegas will get that one out. No icing. 20 seconds to go in the second period. Puck loose here now. Shane Pinto will move it through center. Back to the right side. It's poke check down low by McNabb. Banked off the boards, then back for Stone. Cleared out to center ice. 5 seconds left to play, and that will do it for the second period. Shots are 22-17 in favor of the Vegas Golden Knights. A goal from Jack Eichel in that middle frame makes it a 1-goal lead for the Ottawa Senators heading into the third and final period of play in tonight's action. That being said, folks, it is intermission time. Go get a snack, go get a drink, do what you got to do. We will be back for the start of the third period momentarily. So that being said, I'm going to do what I got to do and go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. All right, I have returned. Ugh. If it's still a tie, then shootout. A shootout is when you go and you shoot on a goaltender. Teams get chances to shoot one-on-one with a goalie. And then whoever has the most goals after 3 rounds wins. All right, time to make some clips. Gonna pull up the stream on my computer. Going to go to CapCut and edit a couple of the What do you mean by PKs? One more mile for Golden Knights. Let's see for the final period. Yeah, man. Let's see if the Knights can come back. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Don't tell me to go to bed. My phone telling me to go to bed. Don't tell me what to do. Oh, time for the Nylander one. Card told me that once. Didn't know it could do that. No, my card can't tell me to go to sleep. I'm always like out after midnight a lot of the time because of my other job. My one job on Tuesdays, I work till like midnight. If my card told me to go to bed, I think I'd crash out. Listen here, Car, I need to make money. Jesus, Eichel looks like he just went through war. All right, still in the second intermission, guys. Stop telling me to go to bed. Holy crap. If my phone tells me to go to bed one more time, I'm going to lose my mind. right, now I got to find the Sanderson goal. Third period should be getting ready to get started here in about 5 minutes or so. Avalanche have won 10 straight games. I might make a video on them if they're still winning by the end of next weekend. Or the end of this weekend. Otherwise, I may not have any time. Oh. Ah! Oh, there you go. Do I think Jack Eichel can get an assist in this third period? Yeah, definitely. Still plenty of time for that. Still plenty of time. All right, try to quickly get this last clip done. Sends Giroux on the right side. Sends Giroux on the right side. Giroux on the right side. To Sanderson, a shot. He scored! By the send, Giroux on the right side. To Sanderson, a shot. He scores! Jake Sanderson, a shot from the point on the power play. It's 2-0 Ottawa. What's up, Von Hook? How we doing? All right, getting ready for the start of the third period here in just a moment. We are almost at that time. It is midnight, which means it is Thanksgiving. It's also my girlfriend's birthday. Happy birthday, Kaden. She's asleep right now. But anyway. All right, ready here for the start of the third period between the Ottawa Senators and the Vegas Golden Knights. All right, second period recap. The only goal that was scored in that middle frame was from Jack Eichel. to make it a 3-2 deficit for the Golden Knights. Goalies so far, Ullmark has stopped 20 of 22. He has a .909 save percentage. Schmidt has stopped 14 of 17. He has an .824. As we get ready for the start of the third period, thank you all so much for tuning in. Hey, she'll appreciate that, guys. All right. Getting ready here for face-off. Waiting for this to upload. All right. All right, all of the clips and stuff have been uploaded. Let's get ready for the start of this third period action here between the Vegas Golden Knights and the Ottawa Senators. Still getting loaded up here and warmed up in this third period. Thoughts on the Winnipeg Jets? Losing Hellebuck definitely hurts. Vegas looking to make the comeback here. Here we go. The third period between the Vegas Golden Knights and the Ottawa Senators is underway. Face-off is won then by the Golden Knights. They will clear it back into Ottawa territory. Now Stützle battling forward here on the right side. Marner's trying clearing back to center. No, Brady plays on Friday. Here's Stone. He'll dump it down low into the Ottawa end. Now Stützle behind the Sens net back to Sanderson down low. Jake Sanderson to Zub. 19.5 minutes. Ottawa is 6-1-1 when they're leading after the second period. Vegas is 1-4-4 when trailing after the second period. Here's Amadio now through center, gets the puck poke checked away from him. Vegas gets it back now on the right side. They will clear down low to the Ottawa end. Spence down low, throws the puck around. Clevin gets it back. Will clear to center. And now Whitecloud can get to that one in time. It's an icing against the Senators. Sorry if my voice sounds a little bit raspy. Again, when you record 2 videos, 3 TikToks, a podcast, and then 2 live streams, your voice is kind of dead by the end of it. So, there you go. Face off here now in the Vegas zone. It's Giroux versus Eichel. They'll blow that one dead. Another face off here is won by the Golden Knights. Eichel at the point to the right side. A shot deflected away from Ullmark. Now Theodore fires it. Deflected again. And wide of the net. Here's Bowman now for Clevin on the right side. Picked up then by Pinto. Pinto will get it out. And Vegas will regroup here in the neutral zone. Eichel on the right side. Tries clearing that one down low. Now Clevin banks it off the boards behind the net. Amadio here on the right side. Jensen to center. Trying to get that one through then is Amadio. It finally breaks free. Now Dorofeev, a pass over. And it's too far ahead. And the Golden Knights will hold the puck. Hannafin. Back on the right side then as Whitecloud throws a pass back. Through center now, Whitecloud to Dorofeev, who banks it off the boards then. Trying to move that one to center. A shot. And a pad save there by Linus Ullmark. Here in the corner as Ottawa tries to play to Hutton a shot. And that one also goes wide. Mark Stone is, yes. And Eller battling forward here at center ice. Puck finally slides out to center. Here's Eller. Eller will dump it down low. It'll go wide of Schmid. Off the boards now on the right side. Back out to center as the Senators will regroup. Sanderson moves that puck through and through. He will dump that one into the Vegas end. Now Hodgson battling forward alongside Hutton as well. Puck will come free, and the Golden Knights will get control of it. Here they come the other way. Kolasar dumps it into the zone now, into the corner now for Zub. who gets tied up there by Smith. Behind the net now, Sanderson with it will clear it all the way down the other way. And McNabb gets it back then to Kolesar. 3-on-3 the other way. Kolesar behind the net. Holds it then for Vegas. He'll pass it in front. That one is denied there and cleared down the other way by the Sens. Here's Stützle. Inside Ottawa territory. Poke checked away there, and here comes Stone the other way. Stone to Howden. Throws it back up to the point. Waiting in front. And a big chance there by Marner. If he just shot it, that would have gone in. But the passing instincts of a playmaker like Marner, he did not. Mitch Marner now on the right side. Drops it back for Stone. Theodore shoots it. And it goes into Ullmark. He has it covered. And we get some pushing and shoving now, as Ullmark faces another shot. He's played some very good hockey here as of late. Still 3-2 Ottawa. Shots are 24-17. And nice play there by Stützle. 16-15 left to go in the third period. Shots were 24-17. Puck is dropped back now behind the Ottawa net. Sanderson banks it off the boards. Here comes Pinto now through center. Will chip that one back behind the net. Now Whitecloud battling for it. Intercepted there by Hanifin. Down low. Hanifin now to the right side. Battling for it then is Pinto. And now Amadio will jab at it as well. Amadio now to the point. Waiting then Sanderson a shot. And that one deflects back down low and out of play. With 15:47 remaining here in the third period. Most one-goal games this season. The Ottawa Senators have had 14 one-goal games they've faced, and they are 7-3-4 through those 14. Not too bad. Sometimes teams struggle in those situations. Face-off coming here now in the Vegas zone. Eichel versus Stützle. And the face-off is blown dead. We'll get another face-off now. Eichel versus Giroux. Face-off here in the Las Vegas zone. It's won back by Vegas. Behind the net now, McNabb. Drops it down low. Theodore banks it off the boards now to center. Trying to play the one ahead. Then is Barbashev back to Eichel. Eichel racing for it, but not there in time. It's an icing. Showing the playoff picture here in the Western Conference. A win for Vegas tonight can boost them to first place or second place. Tied for first in the Pacific Division. Obviously, more of those teams are playing tonight, so maybe not exactly first place, but regardless, they'll be in that area. Here's Giroux now versus Eichel. Sens win the draw. Shot there in front, tipped away then by Spence. Back down low then for Clevin, who will battle for that puck. Theodore alongside Amadio. Amadio up to the point, a shot, and blocked there by Sanderson on the right side. Here's Spence. Now back then for Giroux. Theodore battling forward as well. 15 minutes to go here in the third period. Eichel finally breaks it free. Slid up to the point, a shot. Goes wide of Schmid. Now Giroux battling forward here on the right side. Puck will slide all the way down the other way. And Clevin will regroup here for Ottawa. Clevin to Giroux. Giroux will dump that one in then on Schmid. He'll make the save, but a whistle is blown as Eichel is taken down to the ground. And there might be blood. We are going to see a power play here for Vegas. It's going to be on Nick Cousins. And the Golden Knights with a massive opportunity here to tie the game. And Dylan Cousins not happy about that. Punches the wall. And he ends up Getting Eichel there in the face pretty good, like through his visor. And I thought I saw some blood, but maybe I was wrong. It doesn't look like it, maybe. His face is all red, but it'd be some aura here if he could score the game-tying goal after being high-sticked in the face like that. It'd be some real aura. Face-off here in the Ottawa zone. A crucial Vegas power play. If they get a goal in this one, it's a tied hockey game. Shots are 24-17. No shots so far in this period from either side. Eichel versus Giroux. Face-off is won then by the Sen. Stützle now down low then for Sanderson. He'll bank that one off the boards and clear it the other way. Now Schmid down low for Mitch Marner. Here's Marner. Deking around here through Pinto. Marner brings it in then. Hertl on the right side. Played in front. Dorofeev to Marner. And it can't keep it in the zone. It'll slide all the way down the other way. Eichel brings it into the zone. Gets tied up there by Pinto, and Pinto will try and clear. It's kept in, though, by Marner on the right side. Now here's Hertl. Hertl to Eichel down low at the goal line. Hertl at the point then. Marner waits, fires it. And that one goes way wide. Now Sanderson will try and clear. It's finally cleared the other way successfully, and Ottawa will get a line change. Here comes Eichel. Halfway through the power play. Eichel waits. Down low here at the goal line. Tries to move to center. Still controlling that puck now. Stone to Eichel. Eichel still holding it with 50 seconds to go. Stone down low. Can't get the shot on as Montempalo blocks it. Stone waits to Eichel. At the point, Marner to Eichel. In front, Hertl. Denied rebound. Stone in front. It drives by Ullmark. They score. Mark Stone, a poor bounce. But regardless of that, the Golden Knights tie the game at 3. David, please don't spoil. I'll give you one warning, bro. Don't spoil, please. And a bad bounce there by Tim Stützle. It goes off of his skate and into the net. And Mark Stone, welcome back from injury, assisted by Tomas Hertl and Jack Eichel, makes it a 3-3 hockey game here in the third period. And an unlucky bounce there for sure. Assist by Tomas Hertl and Jack Eichel. So whoever needed an Eichel assist, there you go. And we have a tied hockey game here in the third period of Senators versus Golden Knights. Here's Zub now banking it off the boards. It goes back down low then for Sanderson on the right side. Sanderson to center. Cousins now races forward here. And Zetterlund brings it into the zone. Intercepted then by the Golden Knights. To the right side, Howden will dump that one down low. Sanderson takes it behind the Ottawa net. Shots are 25-17. Unfortunate there for Ullmark. His save percentage does drop below a 900 once again. He's played well tonight. Just a poor bounce. Vegas regroups here now in their own zone. Eichel to Hanifin. Back for Kolasar. Kolasar now moves it through center. Takes it now behind the net. Wrap around and saved by Ullmark. He'll cover that one up. Huge chance there. And Ullmark denies that one. That is Mark Stone's third goal of the year. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. If you're new to the channel and you like what you see, please consider subscribing down below. We do these commentary streams every single week for all 32 teams. So it is a 3-3 hockey game here in the third period. Boy, am I tired. I still got 2, maybe 3 more videos I have to make after this. It's going to be a night. Let's hope this game ends relatively quickly. All right, back here in the third period. Golden Knights have come back from a 3-1 deficit and have tied the game at 3 apiece. Here with a little bit over 13 minutes to go in the third period. We'll see if Vegas can answer back for that game-winning goal, whether it's in regulation or extra time. Face-off here now in the Ottawa zone. Hurdle versus Giroux. And the face-off is blown dead. They will kick Giroux out of the circle. They'll bring in Pinto. Face-off then is won by the Golden Knights. They'll take it down the right side. Hanifin battling for it now. Aw, damn, bro. Sorry to hear that. Looks like, I mean, the Senators have to score the next goal then for that to go right. There's still a chance. Banked off the boards there. Sanderson back for Giroux. Played over then for Pinto. They'll dump it into the zone and get a line change off. Now Hanifin on the right side. 11:50 left to go in the third. Cleared in down low. Cousins battling for it now. On the right side, Dylan Cousins picks it up. Back then down low for Jensen. Jensen waits to Cousins, who dumps it into the zone, and puck goes up and out of play. With 11:30 to go in the third. Shots are 25-17. Face-off coming here now inside of or outside of the Vegas zone. And it's cleared back down low. Theodore behind the Vegas net will try deking that one forward. Theodore to McNabb. McNabb will clear that one in down low. Now Clevin on the right side. Clevin battling for it behind the net. Pass in front is intercepted. 3-on-2 the other way then for the Sens. Banked into the zone then by Amadio, who does make his return to the lineup tonight. Battling alongside Eller. Eller will get that puck free. Thrown back up to the point. Pinto shoots it. And it goes wide of Schmid. Now down low behind the net. Vegas trying to clear. Here's Marner now on the right side. Through to Howden. Back to Marner into the zone. Now Howden here in the corner. Trying to feed that one through center. Clevin to the right side to Spence. Spence will flick that one up in the air. And a big hit there in front on Eichel. And now they're going at it with Stu. And Stu with a big hit there. And that might be a penalty. It looks like it probably will be. And a cheap shot from Timmy Stutzel on Jack Eichel. It's going to result in a Vegas power play. And yeah, Stu does get the hit there on Eichel. And will that be a penalty? Confused. Will that be a penalty? I'm not seeing an update here on my chart, so I guess it's not a penalty. No, it's not. Wow. Okay, then. Interesting. All right, face-off coming here now in the Ottawa zone. It'll be Stu versus Barbashev. Stu wins the draw. Sanderson now in the corner, throws it back. And kept in the zone there by Vegas. On the right side, Eichel. Jack Eichel now down low behind the net. Barbashev racing for it. Picked up by Stone. Stone to Barbashev. Fed up to the point. Korzak a shot. That one's blocked in front. Now Eichel will circle around another chance. And a glove save by Linus Ullmark. Some claps there by Ullmark. As the Sens are being kept in this game, I would argue, by Ullmark. He's played very well tonight. .889 save percentage, but he has saved 24 of 27. Could be a lot worse. Definitely. Face off again in the Ottawa zone. 10:04 left in the third period. Face off here then is won by the Sens. Jensen clears to the right side. Pinto will race for it down the other way. Now Theodore behind the Vegas net. Over then for McNabb. To center then for Bowman. As they try and get it into the zone. Eller racing for it now. Back for Theodore behind the Vegas net. Shea Theodore backhands at the center. Montempallo, a huge hit there. And that will not be a penalty either. Well, there's the revenge hit. Puck goes all the way up in the air and back in on Ullmark. He'll make the save. This game's getting real physical. On the right side, Cousins battling for it. Back then for Clevin. Clevin behind the net then. It's banked off the boards over for Zetterlund on the right side. And now Vegas looking to move that puck around. Whitecloud. The right side out to center. Perron will backhand that one down low. 9 minutes to play here in the third period. Down low, Whitecloud. In the zone here for Vegas. Hurdle. Deeks around now through center. Tomas Hurdle brings it into the zone. Now Saad pass in front. They'll battle for that puck. It comes free then for Stutzel. And here come the Sens the other way. Hodgson dumps it into the zone now down low. Whitecloud battling for it there as well. Now Barbashev here trying to play that one forward. At the point, Jensen a slap shot. And Montempallo, a chance there, goes wide and out of the zone. It's getting real physical here in Ottawa. Or in Vegas, I guess. Sanderson behind the Senators' net. We'll send a pass out. And in then for Stu. Batherson trying to bring that one into the zone on the other side as well. Thrown in front. And Perron can't get a shot on. Here come the Knights the other way. 3-on-2 through the zone. Stone waits. Pass over. In front. Saved by Ullmark. Another stop by Linus Ullmark. And he's keeping the Golden Knights at bay. It's a 3-3 hockey game here with 7:50 remaining. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Again, if you're new to the channel, subscribe down below if you're new. It'd be greatly appreciated. We got videos all this weekend. No streams, sadly, but we will be back on Monday for some more live streams. Tired. All right, face off here now in the Ottawa zone. Thank you all so much for tuning in. It's been a fun night of streaming. We're almost done. Maybe some more time here to go. Puck is cleared out to center as Amadio throws it up then for Pinto. Down low is Hannafin. Puck goes up in the air. It's kept in the zone though by Ottawa. Sanderson deking around. Looks, waits. Will shoot that one on Schmidt. It does go off of him and back to the right side. Now to center. At the point, Zuba slap shot. It goes wide. It'll come back up. Vegas will get out of the zone. Eichel will send a pass to Barbashev, but it's too far ahead. And it's dumped back into the Vegas zone. They'll regroup. Whitecloud with 7 minutes to go. He'll dump that one down low. Now Howden behind the net. Backhanded around then by Clevin. They'll still fight for it now on the right side. Played up to the point. Marner a shot. And that one is quickly blocked. Brought in again then by the Golden Knights. Stone down low in the corner. Mark Stone battling for it. Sent back behind the net then to the point. McNabb a shot, and that one is blocked. And it does come out of the zone for a offsides. Refs have seemed to stop calling penalties. There's some calls that are going missed out here that I'm like, really? But I guess they want to just let the game go. Which you see sometimes. Like that's not uncommon. All right. Face off here outside the Ottawa zone is won quickly then by the Senators. Vegas will move the puck now through the neutral zone. Trying to bring it in then is David Perron. The right side, Perron to Jensen. He banks it off the boards then down low. Here come the Knights. Kolasar a shot. What a save by Olmark. Holy crap, what a stop. With the glove. Like this. Jesus. What a stop. .6:22 remaining in the second period. We are tied at 3 apiece. Face off now, down low. The Senators get it back. Sanderson will move it through center. Pass down the right side. Vegas picks it up, then it's Hannafin. Hannafin to Lazone. Puck will slide into the Ottawa zone. Sanderson now to Batherson. 2-on-2 the other way. Batherson to Cousins. A shot. And it's blocked there in front. Now Hurdle gets it back here for the Golden Knights. Jensen with less than 6 minutes to play now. We'll clear that one down low. It slides up and out of the zone. He'll wait for his teammates to get off sides and just dump it right back in. Cousins fighting alongside Eichel. Vegas will get the puck back. Eichel dumped into the zone then by Barbashev. Jensen will get it back down low. He'll look for a lane. Backhands it up through the neutral zone. Vegas will try and get it back. Over then for Eichel. Neutral zone then to Barbashev. Barbashev gets through. Shot! Saved by Olmark. That would have been an incredible goal by Ivan Barbashev if he could have finished that. But he could not. And Olmark made the save. That would have been phenomenal if he could have gotten that through. He deked around Spence. Tripped over him. Over Pinto. Still got the shot on. But Olmark made the save. With 5:16 left to go here in the third period. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Again, I've said it many times tonight, but if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, please consider subscribing. We are trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of 2025. We are only 150 away. And we essentially earned 150 in this past month as well. Let's get the sub. Yeah, man. The subs don't mean everything, obviously. Still thankful to do this every single day as a somewhat job. Gosh, why do I pick the long games? All the other games are done, yet this one's still got so much time. 5.5 minutes to go here in the third period. Right now, the only game that is currently active. Face-off here now on the Ottawa side. Giroux will try and clear. It goes off an Ottawa stick, kept in the zone, though, by Vegas. Ottawa responds by clearing the other way right away, and it will not be an icing. Hannafin now down low on the right side. Vegas and Ottawa looking for that go-ahead goal here in the third. As time winds down, Amadio to the right side then. Back into the zone, Giroux. Backhands it behind the net. Oh, that's still going on? I didn't know that. I didn't know they still had time, and I thought the game was over. At least they won for you, Tim. Pass to center, Saad to Dorofiev. Down low now, Clevin trying to get to that puck. Tyler Clevin here on the right side battling for it. Now Dorofiev down low behind the net then. On the right side, Spence. 420. Clevin battling alongside Hurdle. Saad to Dorofiev. Stolen back then by Stutzel. Cleared back out to center. Theodore to Saad. It's intercepted then by Ottawa. And cleared into the zone then by the Sens. Down low. Zetterlund battling for it. Now Hurdle gets it back. He'll bank that one off the boards. Time is a-ticking. Here's Zub now in the Ottawa end. Sanderson to Pinto. Pinto down the right side. Puts it on that save by Schmid. He hasn't faced a lot of action since that third goal. Here's a breakaway. Eichel, he's in! Save by Olmark. The rebound's right there on the crease. And he makes the save. What a stop by Linus Olmark on Jack Eichel for the go-ahead goal. Shots are 31-21. Schmidt has not faced a ton of action. Shots are 32-21. I stand corrected. Olmark still playing awesome tonight. Face-off coming here now in the Ottawa zone. It's won by Vegas. Down low here in the corner, Dorofiev back for Cousins. Cousins trying to battle that one down low. Here's Clevin. Regrouping here in the Sens zone. 3 minutes to go in the third period. It's a tied hockey game. Eichel into the zone now. Bowman gets broken up there. Racing for it the other way is Cousins, who will attempt to bring that one into the zone. It's cleared back down low. Ottawa's got it on the right side. Giroux dumps it down low. Now Theodore holds the puck for Vegas to McNabb with 2:40 remaining. Kolasar out to center ice. Cleared back in then Sanderson. Gets tied up down low. Kolasar now behind the net. 2.5 minutes to go. Smith a shot. Saved by Olmark. Delayed offsides here for Vegas. Ottawa will clear out the center. Giroux and Stützle takes a hit there. That was interesting. Here's Smith. Brings it into the zone. Pass over a shot. And off the side of the net. They thought for a second, but no. 2:10. Kolasar then to Smith behind the net. Smith to Hanifin. To the right side, Whitecloud banks off the boards then behind the net. Back on the right side as Hanifin tries to clear, and it's cleared out then by the Sens. Less than 2 minutes to play. Hanifin throws it out to center. Sanderson regroups with 1:40 to go in the third. Shots are 33-21. Puck slides into the Vegas end. Here's Hanifin now on the right side, backhanded forward. Here comes Vegas the other way. Howden through center. It's intercepted and cleared back down low. Stone over then for Howden on the right side. With not a lot of room, a shot from McNabb goes wide. Now Giroux will try and play it forward. And it's kept in the zone by Vegas. Approaching the last minute of play of regulation. Marner. Down low then behind the net. Tries throwing a pass in front. Monempalo battling for that puck. Here's McNabb at the point. Fires it. And that one is denied there as well. Puck will slide up then. Theodore a drive and a glove save by Olmark. Shots are 34-21. Linus Olmark has stopped 31 of 34 shots his way. Less than a minute to go. 49 seconds exactly. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Thank you for joining the stream. This is the last game currently in the NHL before the Thanksgiving break. Senators are going to call a timeout here. Interesting, they call it now. So timeout for Ottawa here. The Golden Knights broadcast will use this time to go to commercial break. Montreal versus Vegas on Friday. So Vegas will be back in action on Friday when Montreal comes to town. So Mark Stone with the game-tying goal. That was his 9th point in a commentary stream, his 3rd goal of the season. It was assisted by Tomas Hertl and Jack Eichel. Here we go. Yeah, he can be smart with the timeouts. I meant American Thanksgiving. Silly. I meant American Thanksgiving, Tim. Face off now in the Ottawa zone. Eichel versus Giroux. Down low now, Sanderson with 45 seconds to go. They clear it out of the zone, down the other way. And an icing here against the Sens off of that play. Okay, then. Face off here in the Ottawa zone. Sanderson cleared now behind the net. To center now, Theodore. Banked off the boards, trying to get that one to center. 30 seconds to go here in regulation. Sanderson behind the net here for Ottawa. Plays that one forward then for Giroux. Giroux gets tied up then at the goal line. Into the zone now to the right side. It's Amadio, who's tied up there by multiple Golden Knights. He'll run down the clock. 10 seconds left. Still tied up. Ottawa gets it. Clevin to the point. Monempalo shoots it. And it's blocked in front. Another chance here. Clevin a shot. Save, rebound in front, goes just wide. And that will do it for regulation. It almost ended there, but we will play on. Overtime for the second straight game and a commentary stream here in Las Vegas. And we will get overtime action here tonight. So, players who have scored overtime goals for both these teams in live commentaries. Jake Sanderson is the only Ottawa Senator to score one. That came in Game 4 of the Stanley Cup playoffs last year. Ivan Barbashev and Brett Howden have also scored in overtimes on commentary streams, both of them being in the playoffs as well. Ivan Barbashev, fun fact, scored on the most popular stream in channel history. Both teams will get a point. Fortunately, shots are 33-22 at the end of regulation. So reading off some stats here amongst both sides, you see Linus Ullmark has stopped 30 of 33, has a .909 save percentage. On the other side, you see Akira Schmidt has stopped 19 of 22. He's got an .864. Overall stats, shots are 33-22 in favor of Vegas. Face-off percentage is 53% in favor of Ottawa. Power plays are tied, 1 for 3 for both sides. Hits are 33-26 in favor of Vegas. Blocked shots are 12-10 in favor of Vegas. Giveaways are 14-12 in favor of Vegas, and takeaways are 5-4 in favor of Vegas as well. The Golden Knights will start off on their overtime side with Mitch Marner, Brett Howden, and Shea Theodore. To start off this overtime frame. Coming here after the Canadians beat the Mammoth. Nice. As for the Senators, hasn't shown up yet on my screen. But here we go. Regulation was not enough. It's time for overtime. Here in Vegas. Who doesn't love dramatic? Giroux and Stützle on the ice for the forwards for Ottawa. And we get ready here. The puck is dropped. They blow it dead. They will throw Giroux out of there. And now Sanderson on the back end as well. Forgot to mention that. Here we go. Face-off is won back by the Senators. Sanderson handles the puck here for Ottawa. Sanderson will move it down the right side. He'll drop it back and look for options over then for Stützle. Tim Stützle tries bringing that one into the zone. He'll be forced to skate back and regroup. Sanderson thrown back then over for Stu. Batherson regroups. Drops it back for Stützle. Stützle now will move it through center. Back to Sanderson on the right side. Sanderson to Batherson. Batherson to Stützle. Stützle waits. Takes it behind the net. Holds the puck still. Looks. Doesn't get a shot on. Batherson moves in. Dekes through and shoots it above Schmid. Might have got a piece of him. Here's Stützle now on the right side. Over then for Jordan Spence. Ottawa has controlled the puck the entire overtime frame so far. Drop back then for Pinto. The Pinto parlay. He has a goal tonight. Behind the net now, takes the puck. Gets tied up there by a Golden Knight, and it comes out then as Spence will be forced to regroup on the right side. Ottawa tried to bring it in. It's broken up then by the Golden Knights. They finally get control here in this overtime frame. Vegas will drop it back and regroup with 3:28 remaining in the overtime. Hannafin drops it back then for Eichel. Eichel will regroup. Pass to center, broken up by the Sens. Cousins gets it back. He'll give it to Sanderson. And now Ottawa has control again. Cousins to Giroux. Giroux with some room. Tries throwing it to center. Pass to the right side. And Spence can't get the shot on. Jordan Spence will bank it off the boards. Giroux into the zone now. Cousins dekes around, and that one's broken up there. Thrown back to center as Ottawa will keep that one in. Here Stützle gets forced out, brings it back in. Deking around there, loses the puck on the way, and will be forced to come back. Stützle to Sanderson. Jake Sanderson moves it in. Will take it back around now behind the net. Halfway through the overtime frame. Down low, a backhand, and denied there. Now here's Eichel. He gets knocked down there. Vegas wants a penalty. They won't get one. Here comes the Knights the other way. He's been out there for 2 minutes. Jesus. Hanifin will regroup here for Vegas. Into the zone. Hanifin, a shot saved by Ullmark. And the rebound is kicked back away on the right side. Vegas will hold that puck. Now it's Noah Hanifin here taking it behind the Vegas net. Hanifin over to Marner. Marner a chance in front off the post by Ivan Barbashev. Oh my goodness, they had him beat. They had Ullmark beat. Here's Hanifin. Back for Mitch Marner. And it's offsides. It's offsides against Vegas with 1:16 left in the overtime frame. Oh my goodness. This has been chaotic. Jesus, this has been chaotic. Still tied here in the overtime. 1:16 left. Oh my gosh. Face off here now outside of the Senators zone. Giroux drops it back then for Pinto. Pinto to Sanderson. A minute to go here in the overtime. Sanderson sends a stretch pass up. Here they come the other way. Giroux with some room. Last minute of play in the overtime. Giroux brings it in to the front. And it's denied there by Schmidt. Behind the net now, Vegas gets it back. Howden to Theodore. Vegas regroups. Eichel on the right side looking for that puck. Waits. Down low, feeds it in front. Theodore comes in. Goes wide of Ullmark. 30 seconds to go here in the overtime. Theodore to Eichel. Puck is dropped back as Vegas regroups. 20 seconds to go here in the overtime. Howden waits to Eichel. Croak checked away then by Ottawa. Now 15 seconds left. It'll go back behind the Vegas net. Hanifin played down low. 10 seconds left. Pinto bringing it back into the zone. 5 seconds to go. And ladies and gentlemen, we are going to a shootout. Overtime was not enough here in Las Vegas. We are going to a shootout. Ladies and gentlemen, for the 4th time in Watch with Nordic history. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. Please subscribe down below if you're new. If you like the commentary streams, it'd be greatly appreciated. We're trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of 2025. A shootout coming up here. Neither of these teams have ever been to a shootout in the history of their in Watch with Nordic streams or in live commentaries. So we will see both goalies get a chance here. But regardless, very well played for both sides. Both goalies made some big saves. More specifically, Linus Ullmark, who has looked phenomenal. I believe not, Braden. I don't think so. I don't think so, though. I would fact check that. I'm not 100% sure. All right. Shootout here. in Vegas. I believe Ottawa will shoot first. They're going to straighten the ice up real quick, though, because that's the right thing to do. And we'll see the Sens get to shoot first here in this competitive shootout game. It's been a long night tonight. 7 to 1 a.m. I was right about that. Here we go. Drake Batherson will start here for Ottawa. He is 1 for 2 this year. Here he comes into the zone. Batherson to the right side, moves in, save by Schmid. So he is denied. He looked to go blocker side there on Schmid, and Schmid said, no, you ain't getting that. Pavel Dorofeev. Dorofeev down the right side, 2 for 9 in shootouts, through the zone, and saved by Ullmark. Oh, it counts as 1? Okay. Sorry, I don't bet, so I don't really know. Still 0-0 here through round 1 of the shootout. Nobody has scored yet. Good poke there by Ullmark. Here's Timmy Stu. Tim Stützle now down the left side. Stick handling slowly. Comes in and off the post. And Schmid can thank his post there. He has clutched up for him multiple times. The post is clutched up for other sides too. Huh. Now Jack Eichel. If he scores, they take the lead. Eichel stick handling now through center, down the right side on Ullmark, moves in and save. No good. He slid into the net. You thought maybe, but you can't tell. So it's scoreless here through the second round. And that might have went in, but you can't tell. That might have gone in, but you can't tell. Shane Pinto up now for round 3. The Pinto parlay has a goal tonight. And they're gonna try and review the shootout goal. You can't tell where the puck is though. That's the thing. So I don't think this is going to really be called. You really can't review this fairly. You can't see where the puck's at. Oh, is that in? No, you can't see it. It's probably in the net, but I don't think you can see that. It's probably, I won't disagree, it's probably in the net, but you can't see it clearly. They're going to take a look at it here to review it. All right. Yeah, puck did not cross the goal line, so no goal. You can't tell. Like, again, like, it'd be one thing if, like, you could see. If you could see it, but the puck doesn't cross the goal line, so it's a no goal. So now Shane Pinto will come in here now in round 3 as a goal tonight. Down the right side, stick handling in, moves slowly, waits, and scores! Shane Pinto had a goal tonight, has the goal here now, and now it's a must-score goal for Vegas. If Mitch Marner doesn't score, Ottawa wins. Marner moves into center, and he's denied. The Senators stave off the comeback and win 4-3 in the shootout. Shane Pinto, the game-winning shootout goal, makes it a 4-3 win for the Ottawa Senators. Well deserved. Ullmark played very well in that game. Vegas was the better team, but sometimes you don't win. Linus Ullmark with the shootout save. Lets a little nice celly out there. Ullmark played great tonight. He made 32 saves on 35 shots as opposed to Akira Schmid's 20 saves on 23 shots. And Shane Pinto with the game-winning shootout goal. Final score, Senators 4 and Golden Knights 3. Well, everybody, hopefully you guys have a happy American Thanksgiving for those who do celebrate. And I hope to see you guys here in another stream very soon. Subscribe down below if you're new. We will be back on Monday of next week. So thank you all so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I will see you guys